Good morning. Elle Ingalls here at free.com, and we're live. I have an interesting shirt on today. HOSA. It's an old t-shirt, definitely pre-COVID. I'm going to think it was 2018 that I got this t-shirt as a gift for speaking to Michigan HOSA. That is a high school organization preparing young leaders in health fields. And they had an event at MSU. It was kind of like TED style, where we had 20 minutes to land our communication to a large auditorium of high schoolers. And I taught them pressure free that day in a very quick 20-minute little deal. Last night, in fact, I'm in a hotel room because I worked with a group of moms in downriver Detroit. So I'm in just south of Detroit this morning. And it was just so cool to work with a group. They had no idea who I was, never seen me before. And we got real and we talked about the things that are going down in families today and with kids. And it was really a beautiful experience. And I'm excited for them to start using the pressure-free method for themselves, for their families, because in just a matter of days, I know they're going to start to notice something different. When I work with clients who have children and they start using pressure-free in the house, in the home, there are subtle changes that instantly start to happen. But the really deep result is that children will get to feel like they can trust their parents' emotional response to things. So when something breaks or something spills, there's not an overreaction. When something serious goes down at school or there's a peer situation, the parents have the emotional resilience, the maturity to not blow it out of proportion or not overreact, so you can get to solution faster. And when you can trust people's emotional responses, there's just a much higher ability to interact, a much higher trust level, a firmer foundation in which to build anything, a family, a company, an athletic team. But when we can't trust each other's emotional reactions, we don't know whose hot button's gonna get pushed, and then there's some stuff going down. And you've seen this at the national sport level so many times. If you follow sports, you've probably seen it in your workplace. That's a hot spot. So teams, I coach teams of any size, any amount of people. You can fill an auditorium and we can work on pressure free together. What does that look like for you? What would that look like for your work team, for your family? Maybe you maybe you coach a team. Who's underperforming? Why are they underperforming? There's mental toughness coaches, but pressure-free is so much more. Pressure-free gets to the heart of anxiety, depression, and overwhelm. It gets to the heart of why someone's stomach doesn't feel good. Mental toughness is not going to fix the stomach, but pressure-free is. So I used to think I was a mental toughness coach, and then someone, an executive said, no, you're my stress coach. So I'm really not sure what I am, because pressure-free is so unique. It can build mental toughness, it can build emotional resilience, but it's so much deeper than that. It's coming to understand why you feel what you feel. And that's really profound. And see it in others. I remember I was working with a financial institution, and we coached their entire team. It's about 100, 120 people. And I went into their offices one day and they all went like this. They pushed the Ferris wheel. So what does that mean? For those of you who've never had an intro session with me, the Ferris wheel is my starter tool. That's because it's a gross motor motion which allows you to create new neural pathways. So you get out of the hamster wheel, turn it into a beautiful little Ferris wheel, and just push it so it gets spinning. The spinning is a metaphor for the energy of your life. Like you're giving yourself quality energy every time you break the stress the stress response every time you interrupt that. So you're starting to get anxious about something. You push a Ferris wheel. It's very silly. So hopefully you smile. Smile keeps dopamine flowing so you can think straight and logically, so you can now choose how you want to react to the situation. So let's say you have a big meeting coming up, or a big competition, something on the horizon, maybe this weekend, and you're a little nervous about it. Push a Ferris wheel. It's going to allow you now to think, oh, okay, what do I want to think, instead of going down the stress rabbit hole? Because once you trigger fight or flight, you are very not in control of your thoughts or what you say or do next. So push a Ferris wheel so you have a moment to think, it's going to be fine, or how can I do well? How can this go well? Ask yourself an empowering question when you push a Ferris wheel, so you can move into something that works beautifully for you. Do it again. Do this Ferris wheel with me again. So push up, hold your arms up in the air, and now come down like this with your arms outside, all the way down to your sides. And notice that your thumbs are out, not against your thighs, but they're out. And you just opened up this heart space. Oh, I got hairs, sorry. I'm in this bright sun this morning. You just opened up your heart space. So when you elevate your posture, I got higher on the screen when I pushed the Ferris wheel. You elevate your posture. It's like you're up and over the problem. So instead of going down into the muck, you can take a look at what's happening and make a logical choice about how you're going to deal with it or what you're going to do. So it helps you stay up. Stay up is also a slogan. How many tools am I giving you this morning? Like pow, 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 tool, tool, tool. Ferris wheel, gross motor motion, smile, posture, empowering question, slogan. Those are a lot of the basic tools of Pressure Free. There's over 40, by the way. So this is powerful. Are you understanding how powerful this can be when you don't go into the stress cycle that's going to last up to 9 hours if you're a male, up to 24 hours if you're a female, where you're not fully powered up, but you're under the influence of hormones? That's powerful. It's the ultimate power, to tell you the truth. If power is what you're after, because it's empowerment. It's not force. You don't have to force your agenda anymore. People are going to come to you because they can trust you. That's really, really huge. Your children are going to come to you because they can trust you. Your teammates and your workmates and your family members are going to feel like you see them and you hear them, because you can. In fight or flight, we can't. So I hope this is helpful. If you have a team or group, it was a mom's group last night. This HOSA was a high school moving into health fields group. I've worked with financial institutions. I've worked with a lot of finance people. It seems to be a little hot spot for me. I've worked with college sports teams, high school sport teams, middle school sports teams. What else have I worked with? The list is exhaustive. And my first big group I worked with was at an international conference on Navy Pier in Chicago for, it's called the Smart Jewelry Show, for everyone in the jewelry industry, including the platinum kings. So it's like the raw materials and the creators all the way to the jewelry store owners. And it was really a cool conference. And it was 2011, and recession had just wiped out so many of them. It was very, very hard time for jewelers, because people don't spend money on jewelry when money is tight. So they had 2 stress coaches. I was one of them, and my friend Kevin was there too. And my sessions were standing room only. Like, people were standing in the back because it was a really tough time. So conferences, if you are in charge of conference planning, any of that, I really love being in front of a live audience because I've been performing my whole life. But Zoom too. I coached 55 leaders from Microsoft on Zoom. And boy, did they love it. They said that the 3 steps are gold. The 3 steps are gold. So I'm going to close out for today. I have a lot of work to do. I'm going to do some in this hotel room before I head home. And I'm just wishing you a great pressure-free weekend.